Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. If you're a collector, investor, or just someone curious about hidden treasures in your pocket change, then you're in for a treat. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about and sought after coins in the numismatic world, the United States $1/2 and the Washington quarter from 1972, especially those without a mint mark in fine condition. These coins have become a hot topic in today's collector market, and their value has skyrocketed in recent auctions. So make sure to watch till the end, because this is more than just a coin. It's a story of American history, hidden rarity, and incredible value that could be lying right in your hands. Let's start with a little historical context. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the decades, it became a staple of everyday American currency. The 1972 Washington quarter holds a special place in this legacy. That year, coins were minted at several locations, including Denver and San Francisco, but a significant number were minted in Philadelphia, which at the time did not use a mint mark. This tiny detail has become extremely significant for collectors today. Meanwhile, the United States $1/2 coin, particularly the Kennedy $1/2, was issued as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his assassination in 1963. The 1972 version represents a peak in design consistency and demand. Although millions were produced, very few have survived in fine or uncirculated condition, especially those with no evident mint. Both these coins reflect a moment in time post-Vietnam era, Cold War tensions, and the evolution of American currency policy. It's this blend of history and limited preservation that makes them so desirable. What makes the 1972 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, and the 1972 $1/2 so special are their unique production quirks and visual elements. First, the no mint mark version of the 1972 quarter instantly attracts attention because it suggests it was minted in Philadelphia, where coins were produced in large numbers, but not always with the best quality control. That's where the rarity comes in. Finding one in fine or better condition is not easy. These coins often have bold strikes, crisp edges, and rich details in Washington's profile or Kennedy's iconic portrait. Some even have subtle die variations, which can add thousands to their value if authenticated. The luster, edge reading, and clarity of inscriptions like Liberty or In God We Trust are key indicators of value. Collectors are always on the lookout for these high-detail specimens. Now let's talk about rarity and collector interest. While millions of coins were minted in 1972, most were circulated and subjected to wear and tear. Finding a 1972 quarter without a mint mark in fine or better condition is like striking gold. It's that exact combination, no mint mark, dated 1972, and preserved in strong condition, that has skyrocketed these coins into the spot. As for the 1972 USA $1/2, despite its high mintage, collectors today are willing to pay a premium for coins with sharp detail, original mint luster, and little to no damage. That's where demand is going. These coins are often featured in collector wish lists and auction watch lists across platforms like Heritage Auctions and eBay. The competition is fierce and the prices are reflecting that. Now to the exciting part, current market value. In recent auctions, a 1972 Washington quarter without a mint mark in fine to extremely fine condition has been selling for anywhere between $124,000, depending on the strike quality and eye appeal. Higher graded coins such as MS-65 and above have even fetched over $170,000 in specialized auctions. On the other hand, the year 1972 USA $1/2, especially those in near pristine condition, is consistently pulling $270,000 in collector circles. But here's the kicker. If your coin has any rare die variety or is part of an early strike batch, the value can climb into the thousands of dollars. These aren't just pocket change anymore. They're high-demand collectibles with real financial value in today's market. If you're a collector or just starting out, here are a few tips to help you get ahead. First, always check your 1972 coins for the absence of a mint mark. Philadelphia-issued coins have that hidden value. Second, learn to identify the finer points of coin grading. Even a minor difference in detail or surface quality can drastically affect value. Make sure to store your coins properly in soft flips or hard holders to preserve their condition. Avoid cleaning your coins as it can decrease their value dramatically. And most importantly, stay updated with live auctions and collector forums. The demand for these coins is rising fast, and being informed will give you an edge in spotting great deals or knowing when to sell for maximum return. So there you have it, the 1972 Washington quarter. Without a mint mark and the 1972 USA $1/2 coin are not just pieces of history, they are rising stars in the collector's universe. Their unique background, exceptional rarity and fine condition, and increasing value in today's market make them an absolute must-have for serious collectors and smart investors. Whether you're holding on to one or planning to search through old rolls, know that these coins are in high demand and their value is only expected to grow. Next up, today we're diving into one of the most exciting and surprisingly valuable finds in American coinage, the 1981 USA $1/2 and Washington quarter without a mint mark. Yes, you heard it right. A coin you might think is ordinary could actually be hiding incredible value. If you've got one of these lying around or spotted one in your collection, you might be sitting on a small fortune. So stay tuned as we break down the amazing history, unique features, and skyrocketing value of this rare and in-demand coin in today's red-hot collector's market. The 1981 coinage period was an interesting chapter in U.S.'s mint history. This was a time when production processes were shifting, and some coins made it into circulation without their intended mint marks. The Washington quarter and the Kennedy $1/2, staples of American currency, were still being struck primarily for circulation, but a few unique pieces from 1981 have emerged that lacked any mint mark. This omission wasn't by accident, it became a collector's dream. Over the years, these coins have quietly gained attention, and as awareness has grown, so has their market value. These coins represent a snapshot of minting anomalies and stand as powerful symbols of historical interest for collectors around the globe. What makes the 1981 Washington quarter and $1/2 without a mint mark so unique is their visual simplicity paired with their mysterious origin. The missing mint mark gives the coin a strikingly clean appearance, and for seasoned collectors, it is a signal to pay close attention. Normally, coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint in 1981 did carry a P mint mark, but a rare batch was minted without it, likely due to a die error or overlooked quality control. When found in fine condition, where the details of George Washington's profile or Kennedy's portrait remain crisp and minimally worn, these coins become even more appealing. The details in the hairlines, the sharpness of the letters, and a well-preserved rim elevate its collectability even further. Now let's talk rarity, the real driving force behind its value. The 1981 no mint mark coins are incredibly hard to find, especially in high grades. Most coins from regular circulation wear down quickly, losing fine detail and decreasing in value. But when collectors find one in fine condition, or better, with clear lettering, strong imagery, and minimal scratches or dulling, the value can climb significantly. The combination of a rare error and preserved detail makes these coins highly sought after in auctions and private sales. As demand has surged in recent years, particularly with the boom in online coin communities and social media, the attention around these mint mark anomalies has skyrocketed. Collectors are always searching for the next under-the-radar gem, and the 1981 no mint mark quarter and $1/2 have stepped into the spotlight. Let's get into the exciting part: market value. In today's collector market, the 1981 Washington quarter or Kennedy $1/2 without a mint mark, especially in fine to extra fine condition, can fetch anywhere from $250,000 depending on grading. If you're lucky enough to own one in uncirculated or near mint condition, certified by grading services, the value can climb into the four-figure range. That's right, these seemingly small coins are making big waves in the collector's world. Auction houses have seen consistent interest, and prices continue to rise as more people become aware of their rarity and investment potential. Compared to many modern releases, this 1981 coin holds steady value and continues to perform strongly among serious collectors. If you're a collector or just starting your numismatic journey, keep your eyes peeled for 1981 quarters and $1/2 without a mint mark. Always examine your pocket change. You'd be surprised how many valuable coins are still circulating unnoticed. Invest in a good magnifying glass or a coin loop and learn how to spot condition details like rim integrity, luster, and strike quality. If you think you have found a coin without a mint mark, get it professionally graded. Authentication adds to its credibility and significantly boosts its resale value. Also, consider networking with other collectors online through forums or local coin shows. The coin collecting community is thriving, and these rare 1981 no mint mark coins are a hot topic right now. To wrap it all up, the 1981 USA $1/2 and Washington quarter without a mint mark are turning heads in the numismatic world. Their rarity, especially in fine condition, makes them an exciting and rewarding find for both new and experienced collectors. With rising demand and impressive market value, these coins are not just currency, they are hidden treasures. If you're lucky enough to own one or spot one in circulation, you may just have a piece of American coin history worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Keep collecting, keep learning, and don't underestimate the power of what might be hiding in your change jar. Next up, we're diving deep into a coin that has captured the attention of collectors around the world, the rare and valuable 1978 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, and the equally iconic 1978 USA $1/2. These coins are not just old pieces of metal, they are hidden gems in your change that could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars today. If you've ever wondered whether your old pocket change could hold a big surprise, then you're in for a treat. Stay tuned as we explore the history, the unique features, the collector craze, and the booming market value of these extraordinary coins. The Washington quarter has been a beloved American coin since it was first introduced in 1932, originally designed to celebrate the 200th birthday of George Washington. The 1978 version of this coin holds a special place in numismatic history. Minted near the end of the silver coin era, it represents a transitional time in the United States. Coinage a blend of tradition and modern production methods. While most quarters from 1978 were minted at Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, those without a mint mark are particularly interesting. The absence of a mint mark usually indicates a Philadelphia origin. But in 1978, quality control issues and subtle die variations led to some strikingly unique coins entering circulation. On the other side, the 1978 USA $1/2 featuring President John F. Kennedy remains a favorite among collectors. This coin symbolizes strength and legacy, and even though it was no longer made of silver at that time, its design, minting quality, and low surviving numbers in fine condition make it a top pick in the numismatic world today. The standout 1978 quarter without a mint mark carries certain features that make it incredibly desirable. These coins were struck with deep relief, and collectors have noted subtle differences in the lettering, spacing, and even the hair details on George Washington's portrait. Over time, natural wear, environmental exposure, and handling have made well-preserved examples increasingly scarce. A coin in fine condition still shows clear lettering, strong profile features, and minimal surface damage, which is exactly what collectors and auction houses are chasing after. The 1978 $1/2 also carries specific appeal. Many of these coins were not heavily circulated, but finding one in top-tier condition is rare. The crispness of the Kennedy profile, the clarity of the Liberty and date markings, and the boldness of the eagle on the reverse all contribute to their high desirability. Coins with clean surfaces, sharp edges, and rich color toning are being scooped up by serious investors. What truly drives up the value of these 1978 coins is their rarity and high grades. As time goes on, coins in fine or extra fine condition become harder to find. Circulation naturally reduces their quality, and only a small percentage survive in a state suitable for serious collectors. For the 1978 quarter, without a mint mark, the biggest appeal lies in those subtle minting errors or condition anomalies that occurred during that year. Some coins show doubling on the phrase "In God We Trust," or misalignments in the rim, highly attractive traits for error coin enthusiasts. Meanwhile, the 1978 $1/2 becomes especially valuable when it retains its luster and sharp detail. Collectors are constantly searching for coins that fall into the fine to mint state range, and as these become scarcer, prices keep climbing. The demand is intense, with some rare examples igniting bidding wars at auction. Here's where it gets really exciting. In today's collector market, a 1978 Washington quarter without mint mark in fine condition can fetch anywhere from $250,000, depending on the error, strike quality, and demand on auction platforms like eBay and heritage auctions. Quarters with visible die varieties or doubling have been known to sell for even more, particularly if professionally graded and slabbed by services. As for the 1978 USA half dollar, the value can range from $150,000, especially when certified as a high-grade specimen. Recently, some pristine examples have crossed the $250,000 mark at auction. Yes, that's a $1,000 half dollar. These aren't fantasy numbers. This is the real-time action of today's booming coin market. If you're thinking about collecting or investing in the 1978 quarter or half dollar, here's what you should do. First, inspect your old coins carefully. Use a magnifying glass or a digital microscope to look for signs of strong details, unusual errors, and overall preservation. Store your coins properly in acid-free holders or coin flips to maintain their value. Consider getting your coin professionally graded if you believe it is in exceptional condition. Grading adds authenticity and buyer trust, and in many cases, it significantly boosts the resale value. And always keep an eye on collector forums and auction sites to stay updated with current market prices and demand trends. Also, don't hesitate to network with other collectors. You'd be surprised how much knowledge and opportunity can come from a simple conversation with a fellow enthusiast. Coin shows and local dealers can also be great sources for information and good deals. So there you have it, the 1978 Washington quarter. Without a mint mark and the 1978 USA half dollar are not just pieces of pocket change. They're treasures of American history, highly sought after in today's collector market, and worth real dollars if you find the right coin in the right condition. With growing demand, increasing rarity, and strong prices, these coins are a perfect example of how numismatics can turn a small find into a big payday. Next up, video is going to take you deep into the world of rare and highly valuable United States coins with a sharp focus on one particular hidden gem, the 1979 USA one half dollar in Washington quarter without a mint mark, especially when found in fine condition. These coins are no ordinary pocket change. They carry with them both historical significance and incredible value in today's collector market. If you've got one of these in your collection, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Stay tuned, because in this video, we will explore the history, the unique features, and most importantly, the high dollar value of this coin in the 2025 market. Let's dive in. Let's start with a bit of history. The year 1979 was a transitional period in U.S. coinage. For the half dollar, the Kennedy series was well into its production run, originally started in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy. On the other hand, the Washington quarter had been a staple of American currency since 1932, commemorating George Washington's 200th birthday. While millions of coins were minted in 1979, the real intrigue lies in those coins that lack a mint mark, a detail that, at first glance, might seem small, but in the world of numismatics, it changes everything. These no mint mark coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which during that time did not use a mint mark, making these coins part of a very specific and sought-after population. Now let's talk about what makes these coins so unique. The 1979 Washington quarter without a mint mark, when found in fine or higher condition, can feature extremely strong details such as sharp feather lines on Washington's hair and well-defined rims and edges. In the case of the 1979 Kennedy half dollar, the no mint mark variant can sometimes showcase beautiful luster and eye-catching toning, especially in coins that were preserved well or came from old rolls and sets. What makes these coins stand out even more is their untouched authenticity. A missing mint mark often adds an element of mystery and rarity, making them instantly more appealing to serious collectors. These coins bridge the past and present, showing craftsmanship from a different era that many numismatists highly respect. Collectors around the world are hunting for 1979 coins that are not only rare but also well preserved. And here is where the demand really explodes. The no mint mark 1979 quarter or half dollar in fine condition or better is not something you can find in just any circulation batch. These coins have become increasingly hard to come by as collectors have been pulling them out of circulation for years. Their value rises significantly when the coin has minimal wear, original luster, and clear, readable details. The combination of rarity, condition, and no mint mark creates a perfect storm of high demand. And that is exactly what today's market is reflecting. As more collectors enter the market, especially younger generations inspired by social media and YouTube videos like this one, The price for these gems continues to climb. Let's get to the part that everyone has been waiting for, the value in today's market. Right now, in 2025, the year 1979 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, in fine to extra fine condition, is fetching anywhere from $120,000, depending on how strong the details are and how clean the surface looks. Some near uncirculated examples have even sold for $220,000 at online auctions and coin shows. For the year 1979 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark, values can range from $320,000 or more, especially if the coin has sharp strike details and great visual appeal. And here's the kicker: coins graded and slabbed by professional grading companies are seeing even higher prices, sometimes reaching $320,000 in pristine condition. The demand is real, the market is hot, and collectors are willing to pay top dollars for the best examples. If you're looking to add one of these gems to your collection, or if you suspect you already have one, now is the time to act. First, always check for the mint mark or lack of one. A clean obverse without a P, D, or S mint mark from 1979 could be a strong indicator that you have something special. Next, examine the coin under proper lighting. Look at the hairlines, the rims, the texture. Even if it has minor wear, a fine-grade coin with solid features still carries great value. Consider getting your coin graded professionally if you believe it is in excellent condition. This can dramatically increase its market price and appeal to high-end buyers. Also, keep an eye on online marketplaces and auction houses. Prices are shifting fast, and awareness of this coin's value is growing by the day. Being informed and ready to spot a deal or sell at the right time is key in this booming market. To wrap things up, the year 1979 USA $1/2 and Washington quarter without mint marks are not just pieces of metal. They are highly valuable, rare collector's items that are commanding big money in today's market. Their unique features, historical relevance, and scarcity make them a true prize for collectors worldwide. If you come across one in your collection, or even in your spare change, don't overlook it. You could be holding on to a small treasure that's only going up in value. Next up, we're diving into something truly special, a rare gem from the 90s that's turning heads in the collector world and lighting up auction markets across the United States. We're talking about the highly sought-after 1997 P Washington quarter and the 1997 P Kennedy half dollar, especially in fine condition. These coins may have once passed through your hands in change, but today they are far more than pocket change. They are making big waves in auctions, and if you have got one lying around, you could be sitting on something worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So stick around as we explore the story, the rarity, and most importantly, the booming market value of these coins in today's coin collecting scene. Let's rewind the clock to 1997. The United States Mint was producing coins in high volumes, but among the millions of coins minted, only a few stand out in history, especially those produced at the Philadelphia Mint, marked with a small P on the obverse side. The Washington quarter and the Kennedy half dollar, minted that year, may look ordinary to the untrained eye, but collectors have uncovered exciting details that elevate these coins to premium status. The Washington quarter, honoring the nation's first president, has always held a special place in American pockets and hearts, while the Kennedy half dollar is a powerful symbol of history and legacy. Both coins from 1997 carry with them not just monetary value, but deep historical significance, bridging modern America with its foundational past. What makes these 1997 P coins so unique isn't just their design, it's the precision of their strike, the clarity of their features, and in some cases, the rare errors and exceptional conditions in which they've been preserved. The Washington quarter from this year, when found in fine or mint condition, shows stunning detail in George Washington's hair, the feather lines of the eagle on the reverse, and a sharp, uncirculated edge. The Kennedy half dollar, too, reveals its iconic profile with bold features, a strong strike, and beautiful luster when properly preserved. Some rare varieties have been found with off-center strikes, double dies, or even slight planchet errors, boosting their collector value dramatically. Even without errors, A well-maintained 1997 P quarter or half dollar stands out due to its age, limited surviving high-grade examples, and growing demand. Now let's talk about what is driving collectors wild. While millions of these coins were minted, only a very small fraction have survived in excellent condition. Over the years, circulation and wear have diminished most 1997 P coins to low-grade examples. But coins graded fine, extra fine, AU, or MS by professional grading services are rare and increasingly hard to find. Collectors are aggressively hunting for these high-grade pieces because they represent the best of the best from a year that is often overlooked. Coin clubs, auction houses, and online platforms are seeing spikes in bidding wars for top-tier 1997 P coins. It's not just the rarity. It's the combination of grade, historical resonance, and rising interest in 1990s coins that's driving up demand in a big way. You might be wondering how much these coins are actually selling for. Well, let's break it down. The 1997 P Washington quarter in fine condition or higher can fetch anywhere from $20,000 depending on visual appeal and market timing. If it's an MS65 or better, you're looking at $120,000 with some rare variants going well beyond that in private sales. As for the 1997 P Kennedy half dollar, this one is a hot favorite among half-dollar collectors. In high-grade or fine uncirculated condition, these coins are valued between $150,000 and exceptional MS68 examples have sold for over $250,000 at auction. The market is strong and growing, especially as more collectors focus on late 20th century U.S. coins. That means if you own a quality 1997 P piece, you're holding on to something highly desirable in today's coin scene. If you're a collector or even someone just getting started, here are a few smart ways to make the most out of your 1997 P finds. First, examine your coin under a magnifying glass or have it looked at by a professional. Look for sharp details, minimal wear, and any unique features that might add to its rarity. Second, always store your coins properly in a cool, dry environment using coin flips, holders, or slabs. Grading your coin professionally can significantly boost its value, especially if it is in high condition. Also, stay active in coin forums and auction groups because this is where you will see real-time market trends and potential buyers. And finally, never underestimate a coin from the 90s. Today's modern coins are fast becoming tomorrow's vintage treasures. So there you have it, the 1997 P Washington quarter and Kennedy half-dollar coins with history, beauty, and incredible market value in today's collector world. These aren't just leftover pocket change, they're rising stars in the numismatic universe. If you have got one in fine condition or better, consider yourself lucky. If not, it is time to keep an eye out and maybe even start hunting. With increasing demand and limited high-grade examples, these coins are on every smart collector's radar. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about these valuable coins, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of rare and valuable U.S. currency. Until next time, happy collecting, and may you always find treasure in your change.